Coming up, Season 19 is inbound, the bilge rats are back in business, and there are birthday treats just around the corner. Season 19 launches into action on March 19th, and its first act brings some anticipated changes to the factions of Fate, otherwise known as Hourglass battles. Tweaks and improvements to these PvP prize fights include battle bounds that shrink over time, quicker matchmaking after defeats, and automatically re-raising your emissary flag if you sink. These changes, along with other revisions like delivering a crate of fresh supplies before each bout, will see combatants flying back into the fray faster than ever. More fights, less fuss. And there's more to come later in the season, with the arrival of Bilge Rat Weekenders and the launch of Last Ship Standing. To hear more about all of the changes coming in Act 1 of Season 19 and beyond, check out our recently released update video. Hooray! Sea of Thieves celebrates its 8th anniversary this month, and as is tradition, that means plenty of birthday presents are in store. We'll be kicking things off with a free play weekend running on Xbox from March 19th to March 24th. Additionally, all players who log into the game between March 19th and March 30th will receive the Golden Sailor figurehead. In participating territories, ancient coin packs, which also include the Lustrous Legend sails, will be available via Microsoft Rewards, alongside the Lustrous Legend Eye of Reach as an Xbox Game Pass in-game benefit. From March 20th, you can boost your chances with bonus entries in the Microsoft Rewards Total Prize Drop by completing a punch card. It's your chance to win some incredible prizes, whilst also snagging yourself an exclusive Lustrous Legend flag. For more information, visit the link shown below. March 27th sees the return of Twitch drops for everyone, allowing players who stream their Sea of Thieves adventures to offer goodies like the Speak No Evil emote, Lionfish pistol and more to their viewers. And that's especially handy, as a celebratory community weekend also begins on March 27th, offering participants a flag, emote, and the chance to take part in an anniversary cake hunt. Of course, there'll be the usual boosted rewards, community goals, pop-up plunder, and more to discover along the way. Starting March 20th, we are adding 2 new fight nights to a bustling calendar, though they're really more like fight weekends. During both of these events, you'll earn boosted golden allegiance when battling via the Hourglass of Fate, and if you emerge victorious 3 times, you'll be awarded the Fallen Sea Dog jacket. But if you're not quite ready to rumble on March 20th, don't worry. Round 2 kicks off on April 10th. Season 19 sees the Midnight Prowler equipment and instruments sneaking into outpost shops under the cover of darkness. But for those sunny daylight hours, you might prefer to purchase the vividly vibrant pink Resolute hull, flag, and sails. And while you're visiting the outpost, remember that it's time to spend those doubloons. Speak with Lorena outside the tavern, and you'll find that she's got an assortment of commemorative doubloon-themed items to spend your purple pennies on, putting them to good use ahead of Act 2's reset when the first Bilge Rat Weekender arrives. But don't worry too much if you can't find time for a shopping spree. So long as you have the cash in hand, anything you could have afforded will be delivered to you directly once Act 1 of Season 19 is over. And over in the Pirate Emporium, the noble sacrifice of Captain Pendragon lives on, thanks to the arrival of the Spirit of Black Witch ship collection, weapons, and clothing. And if you're heading to the Emporium at night and hear some supernatural squealing, don't worry. That's just the ghostly cursed pig, available to pirate legends who don't want their beloved pet getting mistaken for merchant cargo. There's no danger of that with this intimidating pair of warbirds, mind you. This dueling duo make perfect mascots when you're battling for the factions of Fate. But there's more than one way to battle, and the rock, paper, and scissors emotes provide a speedy way to settle disputes. Or not. Best 2 out of 3? Oh, and be sure to grab this month's free Help Me emote, inspired by colourful critters whose name I can't quite seem to remember. Jim? Joe? Jim Joe? It doesn't matter. And before we go, there's just time to mention our latest Spotify selection. This month's pick is the inspirational Tomorrow's Tides, and it'll be available to stream from March 20th. And that's us for this episode. If you liked what you just saw and you want to stay up to date with everything Sea of Thieves, then remember to like, subscribe, and ring the little ship's bell for all those glorious notifications. Cheers!